Hello everybody and welcome to a fabulous new series I have decided to start on this day for no particular reason. To Factually True History. Sorry, welcome to Factually True History. Anyway, you are about to receive knowledge they don't teach you in schools. I don't know why, I keep emailing the government about this. They won't teach it for some reason. I don't get it. But anyway, let us dive into this first segment of factually accurate history, factually true history. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we will be covering today the truth about pineapple on pizza. Because they don't teach us all the very history about pineapple on pizza. It's really an awful concept once you learn about it, and I will be discussing it with you all today. So let me sit down in my nice seat and disclose with you in this folder that I've received from some historian about the truth about pineapples on pizza. Now let us start millions of years ago with the first recorded incident of pineapple on pizza. You see, back millions of years ago when the dinosaurs still roamed the earth, some stupid brontosaurus put pineapple on a piece of dough that resembled a circle. The ingredients just happened to be there. We have no idea when. It could have been a time traveler who put it there. But all we know now is that 2 seconds after this incident, a meteor appeared in the sky. Then that is what wiped out the dinosaurs. It was them putting pineapple on pizza. And we have since recorded every so-called incident of pineapple being put on pizza and its own devious tendencies with the world. This next event at around 5,000 years ago, we have more information on, because it was more recent in history than millions of years ago, as you may know. So, we have so-called this peasant, not really peasant, this was way before medieval times, but this lower-classed individual at the time decided to make some dough with with grains and whatnot, and it was made to become bread. But then somebody sabotaged him, because he then, his friend, I believe at the time, put pineapple on it before he threw it in the oven. So as we all know, this resulted in a Class 7B hell portal, as all pineapple on pizza incidents do nowadays. So with that, we got many things happening. First off, hell portal's pretty important. Assume it looks something like that. The big swirly red thing. Hell portal. And with this gave us many problems. What was a problem back then? Hold on momentarily. The file it's being pretty vague. Another meteor. But this time it was smaller. No one talks about the second meteor, because it only struck one dude who the gods thought, yes, the pizza gods are real, by the way, who the pizza gods thought put the pineapple on the pizza. And it struck him in particular, because they learned from the first time, maybe a worldwide extinction of thousands of species is too much. Honestly, I gotta agree with them. That is just striking the one dude that puts pineapple on pizza way easier, but it gets weirder after that. Ladies and gentlemen, 500 BC we come back to, and it is a golden age across Greece. We have Athens establishing democracy, the Iron Age. And then some dude put more pineapple on pizza. It was a flatbread this time, but still the pizza gods, they didn't have it. They didn't have it at all. And they just established that no one should be putting pineapple on a pizza. They just decided to do that. And by that, I mean just struck down this whole golden age. They started maddening people and starting civil wars, I think. And Athens was destroyed, I'm pretty sure, due to this. And we no longer have any recollection in any like evidence of this happening. But you can trust me. I'm trustworthy. You should trust me. I'm exceedingly trustworthy, I'm pretty sure. But anyway, moving on from that, we have closer to we're gonna go 500 AD, straight in the middle of the medieval era, I think. Where King Arthur, I really should fact check my time periods. You didn't hear that. Where King Arthur was trying to get the sword out of the stone. Then Sir Lancelot put pineapple on pizza, and the pizza gods, once again angered by this whole debacle, sent down a meteor. But the problem is they missed this time, which landed directly into the crevice between the sword and the stone, which is how he got it out and became King Arthur. Lancelot may not have been in the vicinity, but we do know that he did it, and they punished Arthur as a result of it, I think. I'm very certain on the fact that it was not at that time period, it was after. I think. Not too great at the whole history thing before 1776. But anyway, right, you know what? Let's skip that. Let's go there. Let's go there. That way I'm not inaccurate with my timing. Let's do that. Now, as everyone knows, around 1776, we were doing the battle with the British, going all one-on-one with the Redcoats. But they never tell you why we actually won the Civil I guess it was technically a civil war for Britain, wasn't it? I never thought of it like that. Revolutionary War, that was the word I was looking for. For America. The real reason we won. Now, guaranteed, George Washington and the generals did a fine job. But you see, one of the British generals had pineapple on pizza. And it flooded the entire British lines with varying sicknesses. Comparable to the Black Plague, I've been told by this paper that I think is accurate. This folder that I'm pretty sure is accurate. I have been completely accurate in this statement up to this point. Just read them real quick. A very detailed graph here. Paper. Crap. Anyway. Through these sicknesses, George Washington was able to kick them all out of the United States of America and send them back up to Canada because, they're losers. Also, Benedict Arnold, turns out, he ate pineapple and pizza, made him a traitor. Very certain of it, and he went to go, live up in Canada for the rest of his days as a traitor. What a loser. Anyway, let's move on from that. We didn't get another incident of pineapple on pizza until the 1920s, so let's go there. As we all know, that during World War II, both sides ate tons of pizza to keep them great and fresh on the front lines and to appease the pizza gods that we all know are real, and if you didn't think they're real, you are being lied to by somebody and not me. Because I'm true and accurate. Anyway, World War II. It seemed for a while that Germany was crumbling. But the final, thing that, the German regime in World War II was the fact that Hitler's scooter ankle, Alt-Tab 4 from history, was actually not caused by him. I forget what type of gun it was, but he face pieces. Don't show this to your kids, probably. I don't think it's now suitable for them. Or they can just ask you about it. I don't know. It's not the blame on me for your parenting. Anyway. So, where was I? Oh yeah. So, Hitler. He died from a fatal case of eating one bite of pineapple on pizza. And we won. Then we just had to go to the Japanese side for, America. But nothing interesting happened over there in terms of pineapple pizza history. It is really interesting on this history standpoint, but we don't cover that here on Factually Accurate History, because that's already taught in the school books. So, and we're trying to get this information into the school books. Because people need to know this. Yeah. Out of recent times where we have much more interesting dynamics, where you may have thinking you've been eating pineapple pizza. But we actually have multiple reasons to believe that it's just apples that have been spray painted green. Yellow, you didn't hear the first thing. But yes, spray painted yellow because of the 2006 Hell Portal. So basically, in 2006, this guy, Jimothy, he ate a piece of pineapple on pizza and it summoned another Hell Portal. Oh crap, I'm not drawing that again, but you remember the image. Swirly red thing. Hell Portal. But this time, it was worse. Not only was the Hell Portal bad, but it didn't even summon an asteroid now. It resurrected Joseph Stalin, who then immediately tried reinstituting communism here in the United States. Now, thankfully, the person who made the pineapple on pizza was a sane individual and bashed him over the head with a shovel. The zombie is no more, thank God. The pizza gods, of course. Because this was truly terrifying. He immediately reported it to the FBI, who immediately classified it and made that dude move to Vermont under a new name. We don't even know who that guy is anymore. So anyway, recent times. They've now decided, with the rising popularity of pineapple on pizza and Hawaiian pizza and other things, that big government has put all pineapples to be actual apples, spray painted yellow. Man, this is a great series. I'm going to continue this every year. I think on this day too, and then you just make it real nice and convenient, obviously. As we all know, there's nothing interesting that happens on this day that everyone tries to take advantage of, usually. Wait, it might be National Donut Day. That's what those people were telling me about. You know what? I'll cover donuts next year. But anyway, thank you all for watching Factually True History. Because I am factually true. And yeah, I am great and amazing. Anyway, putting pineapple on pizza should be considered a war crime. Geneva Conventions call me. You don't be returning them. I think we should consider it a war crime. It is evidently a terrible thing that happens. Look at the dinosaurs. They don't exist. Want to know why? Pineapple on pizza. The reason gators are still around? They didn't put pineapple on the pizza. I'm pretty sure that's accurate. I think that is the reason as to why we have gators. Anyway, follow me on Twitch, subscribe to me on YouTube. Let me know what I should cover next in Factually Accurate History. Next week, you're going to see a new video describing how I'm back. Because it's been a year. Did you notice that? I noticed that. I've been feeling nothing about it, but I'm going to keep posting here now. Also, I got a whiteboard. Isn't that cool? I still have the cork board. It still has the restaurant tier list on it. Did that last May. Well, anyway, you can go find that next week, like April. I don't know. Why don't we say 10? That's next week, right? I think it's next Friday. All right, I guess I know what I'm doing next Friday.